pack of ghouls come and strike us from behind, it seems. We stumble upon three figures hunching over something lying on the floor. They look up to face us. We recoil in horror! Oh, we've got a purple card apparently. There we go. I know we got greens too. We got a big green, so that's good. And that's the end of that. So we are not scared. We are not scared. So let's deal with these ghouls. How should we do so? Running isn't much better than fighting, so let's just fight them. I've got to remember I've got my knife. Don't actually need it at the moment. Aha! So we've beaten them, so that's good. That's all we need. The chance of beating them well is not too likely as it is, so that's just fine by me. Let's head down here. Hopefully no more zombies for the time being. Good. And let's go and enter this nursery once again. Hello! We can attack it. We can use sorcery against it. So we've basically got to slaughter it in some manner. This is not going to be easy though. I'm not even sure if I should do this yet. I want to though. I really want to, but it's target 10. That's just too difficult. That's way too difficult. It would have to be one of these. I mean, it would probably be better to do this and repeatedly lose till we get 6 tricks and 5 draw. Should we do it? Yeah, I'm convincing myself. Yeah, why not? We sense an evil power residing in the mind of this baby. We decide to harness our psychic talents to lobotomize this bastard thing. Oh, we got good cards. We got good cards. We can find a red card. We are laughing. Ow, balls. Oh well. We lost a duel. Blood tricks out of our nose. We sense that this evil intelligence is going to be difficult to overcome. Oh, we've lost 5 courage. Oh well, that's graceful evasion gone for the time being. And we lost 3 mind points as well. Let's try again. Huh? Can we get a green card? If we got a green card, we have won this. Yes! Boom! There we go. We won the duel. Our psychic talents are impressive. We drive the demon spirit back to the twisted dimension from which it came. Okay, so I think we've got the baby, technically speaking. Find the sweet meats and the glutton creature is demanding and obtain them for him. Yep, good. We've done that. So now let's just go and give him back the baby. First we're going to have to deal with more of these bloody zombies. We have a shit ton of red cards, but they're all relative. Well, there's nothing special among them anyway. But we've done it because we use our king there. See if we can beat them by any more. No, we can't actually upgrade our face cards. We can't upgrade that. Oh, we're not in a fight. It's a horror challenge. Well, then stick that on there, and that's the end of that. And now let's fight him. I could try and use this because it might be a bit more efficient. Stick it. Okay. Oh, is it a random card? I didn't read that. Yeah, random non-face card. Okay, well, then that wasn't a great idea, but it doesn't really matter. Because it probably wouldn't have made a difference anyway, Judge. Oh no, it would have made a difference if we could have got it on this little purple one. But we've won it anyway, so there you go. Boom, now let's give this baby in. Complete quest. You decide to hand over the disgusting demon baby carcass. Against your better judgment, you give the demon the remains. They are quickly swallowed up and followed by a huge burp. The demon sits back with a content smile on its face. You have held your end of the bargain. I'll uphold mine. So we've got a spell. We have received a spell for that. It would require 3 pentacles to use those. We'll have to upgrade our pentacles before we can use it. Aside from that, we've got a hit point, so that's something. What we can do is actually trade this in for... See, if you right-click on something, you can discard it for its encumbrance value in expertise tokens. So we could actually get rid of this and get an expertise token, but I'm not gonna. I am gonna hope to get another sorcery. It's only 1 more, so it shouldn't be too bad, and it could come in useful. We've only got 1 at the moment. I do want to get my wands up further, and when I do, then we'll go and find that thief body again. Yeah, let's carry on. So a ghostly dinner party. It seemed impossible at first, but slowly we recognised the sounds of clinking glass and the soft murmur of conversation. A long dining table stands in front of us, surrounded on all ends by dusty chairs. As we come nearer, we think we detect some sort of movement around the table, and the hairs on the back of our arms begin to stand on end. It's suddenly very cold. A ghostly face peers out from behind one of the chairs, and in a heartbeat you see the apparition seated all around the table. The scene twists at the threads of your sanity. So, another horror challenge. And this seems like it'll be just fine. And we've just about done it, so that's good. Boom. Now let's attempt to talk to them. So you are confronted with a very unusual scene. You stand before a dinner party of ghosts who, for the most part, seem completely oblivious to our presence. Occasionally we see a ghost looking around as if trying to find a servant, however, most seem fully preoccupied with ghostly gossip and dinner chatter. We decide to use our powers as a medium to tap our ectoplasmic knife against a glass and grab their attention. Maybe a direct approach will let us start a conversation so that we can gather some information. Of course, there are some risks involved with this approach, such as failing miserably. We didn't fail that miserably, actually. Failure! Rows of ghostly heads turn towards us and gaze expectantly. They seem to stare right through us, and before we know it, the entire group is back at its mindless chatter and pleasantries. Didn't hurt us, though. We won't be too offended by it. We'll just try again. And I think no, we haven't succeeded. Not yet. Need a purple card, and we have found one. So that's that. Rows of ghostly heads turn towards you and gaze expectantly. You offer a pithy toast, and they seem pleased. Before you know it, you are gabbing away. The general consensus is that a lack of proper dessert is spoiling the festivities. So, we hear the raucous cries of dessert, and many of the ghostly guests are looking expectantly towards us. Would you be so kind as to find the butler and order our dessert? Yes, I will, if I can. I'm going to head this way, and there's a haunted painting of a coward. Now we notice an odd painting hanging on the wall. It is a portrait of a man dressed in 19th century clothing who appears to have been completely petrified with fear. He holds a dueling pistol in both hands, and a group of undertakers is in the background that seem to be digging a grave. Suddenly the portrait seems to animate and come to life. The coward looks at you, and with an imploring expression as if it was seeking our help. We could swear that we hear the grave diggers laughing. I read that weird, I know. So let's resist the horror. We've got loads of good cards, but they are mostly red. Oh, we actually have something purple. Anything red? Yes, so we've done that. I mean, we've done it before, but now we've done it exceptionally well. 2 mind points. Shazam! We have tons of mind points. It's really bizarre. Being a thief. Anyway, so a haunted painting of a coward. The coward in the portrait seems to be actually shivering. He seems to be fumbling with his dueling pistol, and you fear he will discharge it accidentally. There is obviously a spirit trapped in the painting by some sorcerer's curse. But running is extremely easy. We could try and duel him, or we can destroy it. The portrait is obviously possessed by a ghost. Destroying the painting should either drive it away or make it really angry. It's angry? Angry. It's worth a try. Yep, let's do that. Oh, right. It'll probably make it really angry, because we're going to fail this really badly. Yes, we are. Failure. You go to break the portrait up, but the ghost within starts screaming psychically in terror. It's enough to make you hold your head in your hands. Ooh, that was bad. Okay, so we lost 3 hit points. Luckily nothing more. We also used our talisman one there in the hopes that it might stop us from taking further hit points. There wasn't anything under it, but we didn't lose our talisman, so let's try again. Oh, this is not going well. This is not going well at all. Very badly. Let's try and use that. Okay, so 2 hit points that time. I could run away, but I'm extremely stubborn, so I'm not going to. I mean, I might do if I fail it again. Okay, all we need now is a lowish green card. No bollocks. Should I try it once more? You know what? I'm not. No. Just run. Just flee the bastard. He's clearly too much for us. Well, it's really because we're getting trashy cards, but I can't really afford to keep taking damage. Luckily, it wasn't that difficult to flee him, so we will do just that. Let's go back down this way. Oh, the story tokens come up. So, there's a power struggle. Several of the key lieutenants of the High Priest are squabbling over petty slights and imagined grievances. Security has suffered, and we'll get a bonus for that. All challenges that involve swords as the primary suit receive a -1 modifier to the target trip points needed to win it. So, our targets will be that little bit lower, which is excellent. Just quickly explore them, just in case there's another clue there. And unfortunately we've run straight into a ghost. Let's resist it. Far worse than that. There we go. Boom. And now let's attempt to destroy him with the power of our minds. Oh, that's not good. That is good. And that's bad. Oh well, we only lost by a little bit. Let's go again. Round 2. And we've done it. Boom, boom, boom. And that's the end of him. So open up these doors. Okay, now unbeknownst to you, I've actually just taken an hour-long break or so. And I can't quite remember what I was doing, but I think I was heading north from what I remember. Let me see the map. We haven't actually got that far. Well, we haven't actually found that many rooms, but despite that we've got pretty damn good stats already. And I remember that we've got the High Priestess card that will allow us to take away wounds, so that is pretty cool. What do I have for quests? Dead Thief, Butler, and Hanging Dude. Right, okay, those are who I've got to look out for. I've got a lot of sanity. I will go into this taxidermist's room. And here we see a haunted stuffed crocodile. Now, we immediately notice the enormous 12-foot stuffed crocodile displayed prominently in the room, which is adorned with many eccentric collector's pieces. A sudden chill shoots down our spine as the tail of the crocodile begins to sweep back and forth. The eyelids flicker open, and we know something is terribly wrong. So let us resist. Let us resist this. We have already done so. Yes, we have. Just score as many extra points as I can, and that is the end of that. And we got another sanity for it, so that was pretty damn good. We're getting a lot of that. Life is what I really need now, but the majority of the tests, well, the majority of things that attack something attack mind over matter. So yeah, it's kind of good that we've reinforced our head. Anyway, the crocodile turns to face us, and we can clearly see the stitches that indicate the creature was stuffed and then reanimated, probably as a guardian for this place. Its gaze is locked on us, and it slowly starts to advance towards our location. Now, fighting it actually isn't too bad. Our sorcery isn't wonderful. We could just try, yeah, running from it would be very easy. I don't really want to take any more hit points worth of damage right now. I could come back and fight him. I probably will do. Yeah, I'm going to run. Better to be a bit conservative for now, because it's very easy to ruin what look like promising runs. And I would rather not do that. So, anyway, we've already succeeded, so it doesn't actually matter what we put down. And that's that. Boom. And we managed to slip away. There's something else in that room. If I can make it past the crocodile. I know one of the things in this room would be a bunch of mounted heads. It's unlikely that there'll be anything else in there. There's usually not more. There's usually about 1 or 2 things in there. And we've already seen the first thing is that stuffed crocodile, so it's probably just the talking head, so I'll leave it for now. I will go back there though. But for now we've got to take on these malevolent shadows. Apparently I have a purple card. There we go. Cool. Boom. We've already succeeded, so that is wonderful. So we will not be getting scared. I mean, it's very unlikely we're going to be getting scared at any point now, given that we're able to succeed at these mental challenges pretty well. Should we dispel them? Yep, dispelling them is the thing to do. Running away is effective, but it often requires quite a bit of effort in actually losing them. And we stand to get some pretty good rewards if we can absolutely destroy our opponents there. Okay, let's go and have a look in this room. I'm not actually sure what this room is supposed to be, but whatever it is, we'll find out now. We've seen a Teslarati generator, which is, well, we're confronted with a strange machine that seems to hiss and crackle with otherworldly energy. There is something very odd going on here. We sense that it might be too dangerous to get close. The technology reminds you vaguely of the photographs that you saw that were taken during the first interdimensional war against the Teslarati. This might be a portal generator, and if so, that is bad news. You remember what happened in Tunguska in 1908? We're happy to put some distance between ourselves and this strange energy, because I have no idea what that is for. I'm sure that's part of a quest, but I haven't actually linked up what the quest is for yet. I mean, there is that Teslarati creature that's in the hospital, but doesn't ever seem to want to talk to me, so yeah. Anyway, let's see what else is here. And here we have a big game hunter ghost. Now, a ghost suddenly materializes in front of us. It's dressed as if it just stepped out of a safari on the Serengeti. It lowers its large caliber game rifle at us and seems to consider us closely. So let's try and win him over with our good looks and charm. We have just about done that, so good. Our mind is strong. We stand up straight and play the alpha male. That's something this ghost will understand. The ghostly big game hunter squints at us like he's sizing us up for his trophy wall. There is a taint to him. You suspect he once brushed elbows with a witch doctor. You both stand there in a sort of ghostly standoff, waiting for the other to make the first move. Let's try and talk to him. We could try and just psychically duel him and annihilate him, but we stand to gain more if we can actually help him out. So let's try and enter a chance and use our skill as a medium to find out what this huntery dude wants. We've got 2 points. I'm not actually, going to succeed. We fail to establish a link. The ghost seems impatient with us and our head aches something awful. So let's try again. We'll have a better chance of doing it now thanks to the determination. What have we got? We've got a purple card, a nice big purple card. So if we can put that on... See, this is one of those oh well, I haven't won anyway, but even so, I probably don't actually want to just succeed at this. If I'm going to succeed at this, I actually want to succeed at this really well, because we've got a good opportunity to do so given the target so low. What we really want to do is get some good cards. Yeah, no, I'm actually going to fail it. I'm going to force fail it and try and get some good cards and really try and destroy the ability to communicate with him. Absolutely communicate the shit out of him, and then we actually stand to get some good rewards. I'll do that and sabotage it all again. There we go. Oh, we've taken 2 mind points worth of damage. The game is getting impatient with us, force failing it, but tough shit. Give us some good cards like these. We stand to be able to get some really good points here. Oh, if I put this guy down on that card, we will have to succeed. Okay, let's just hope we get a blue card. Blue card? Yes, there we go. That's something. So we got 11 points, so we should get something for this. We have no trouble establishing a link. He's quite eager to speak with us. So we've got 5 points to spend. Can we get anything? We got 2 mind points back. Okay, so we just won back what we lost. That's fair enough. Can't complain. Cheers, mate. I'm Colonel Van Count, and you are my prey. Unless, of course, you can prove yourself useful. It seems one of my trophies has left the roost. I want you to track it down and return it to its rightful place. Come back here and let me know how you fared, or I will track you down. Down? No, just kidding, laddie. I'll make it worth your while. So let's leave him alone. So we've got to go and find a stuffed polar bear. Now, sometimes the stuffed polar bear is actually in this room. You know what? Let's go and check, because there's no point in running off if he does just happen to be in there, otherwise we'll never find him anyway. So let's go and run into this crocodile and then flee straight past him. We could just try and tear him open. I'm too worried about failing it, because I know that when this guy hits, he hits pretty damn hard. So yeah, I'm just going to try and flee past him. And we have already succeeded at that. Right, okay, we've massively succeeded at 17, and we only need to score 1. So maybe we can get something good out. We've got a mind point. Maybe we can get, I don't know, something else, but no, apparently not. Doesn't matter. And we have successfully landed on his square, so that's good. But, nope. There's only this one thing to identify here, and I think it's going to be the row of stuffed heads. And it is, yeah, the wall of trophies. Your attention is drawn to a wall covered in mounted trophy heads. We recognise some of them as big game animals, but others are truly bizarre creatures. You see among others what might be a giant bat's head, a fish man of some sort, and a creature that can only be called a troglodyte. As you come closer, a growing sense of unease begins to dominate your thoughts. You are startled, and a chill shoots down your spine when you realise that the trophies are watching you. Their heads all turn slightly in unison as you approach. Your eyes widen in disbelief as you realise that the trophies all mounted on the wall are possessed by spirits. You can feel them probing your psychic defences as they try to get into your head. We've already succeeded again. It looks like this game's incredibly easy, but most of the time we'll be failing at things, at least early on. But yeah, the thief or any of the character types that get to put 5 points into other skills immediately do have a pretty good starting advantage. So we're doing really well at the moment. We're doing really well. I wonder if we're going to get wounded beyond belief. Well, if we do get wounded, we can use that High Priestess card. Anyway, the trophies gaze down at us with pleading eyes. You can sense that some of them want to make contact with you psychically. Others look like they would like to tear you apart if they had a body with claws or could get their fangs on you. There is definitely some sort of strange sorcery involved here that is binding the spirits to these trophies. You can feel a wave of anger building slowly in the psychic space of this room. Someday soon it's going to explode. Okay, so let's just try and run away from these gits. Oh, looks like we're going to fail. Nope, we ain't going to fail, that's good. Because when you flee versus some more dangerous creatures like these, they can tear you open. Okay, so we're away, and now we've got to flee past the crocodile as well. Right, so let's head down here and flee past him as well. I don't need to finish this. That's good enough, that's good enough. Chances that we'll get anything great is very unlikely. I mean, I think we have done so far. Didn't we manage to bump up one of our edges? Yeah, we bumped up our adaptive intellect to 4 out of 4. I've never done that before, so the chance that would happen is ridiculous. But just because I have done that, I should probably... Oh, bollocks. We attempt to run, but the crocodile is faster. Its jaws catch some of our loose clothing, and the head whips back and forth. I'll use this one. -4 courage. Bollocks. So all of our graceful evasion's gone. Oh well, luckily we've got 4 cups anyway, so dodging traps shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, there we go. Hopefully we can land on the square. Yes, good. Okay, now let's head northwest. Yeah, let's check out these rooms. Oh, we're going to run into something, and it's a crossbow trap. This is the thing that I think broke my skull last time, so I hope to God it doesn't do the same thing again. We've got very good cards, so that is over. These traps, like doors and so on, are also worth trying to do as well as possible, because you can actually get some good hit points and rewards from completing these things well. So let's see what we get, if anything. Oh, we got Aura of Fortune. I don't know if I actually mentioned that, but there is a hidden stat in this game, which is luck. And I'm not entirely sure what it does, but I know one of the things it affects is the story tokens you get. And those story tokens can be very, well, their bonuses can be very useful if you get the good ones, so that could be handy. And we get an expertise token, so excellent. How many do we have now? 2, right, okay. So I need at least another 4 to level up something, but I might go for a skill card next, I'm not sure. Okay, and that leads upstairs. I'm not sure if I mentioned that either, I'm pretty sure I didn't, but there are 2 further floors above this one. Yeah, this is the ground floor, then there's another floor, and then there's the attic. And the attic is fucking dangerous. Not as dangerous as the cellar, but the second most dangerous place. And this is the grandfather clock. Our attention is drawn to a magnificent grandfather clock that dominates a section of the room, constructed out of a rich mahogany. Its exterior is decorated with ornate friezes and carvings. Its large brass pendulum hangs motionless, but frozen oddly at a slight angle. You've had your fair share of encounters with possessed or cursed furniture, and you don't sense anything supernatural here. There is something strange, however. An aura of energy of some sort is being hidden here. It is hard, though, not to be awestruck by the quality of the craftsmanship that went into building the clock. Perhaps it is meant as a distraction. We'll have a look at that another time. Oh, something random's attacked us. So there were some cultists in the corner of this room, and they're going to attempt to shoot us up. Oh, our target's really good. Yeah, let's kill him. Oh, that's not good. Put a 5 on that to deflect its power. Unfortunately, our 10 is taken away. There we go. I do have a knife that can randomly bump up a card, but couldn't have actually used it here because it can never take it into face card territory anyway. So that is the end of that. Let's search this room for clues. Nothing there. And let's... who was in there? I know we gave a demon away. Oh, we have to find the butler so we can order dessert for them ghostly dinner partiers. And now we are heading into the kitchen area, and the ghost butler is likely to be somewhere around here, so let's check these rooms out. Oh, I can't move any more to the left, right, okay. Let's see, okay, that's the occult it's the occult card game ritual, which we have already read before, so I'm not going to read that again, because we won't be using it anyway. Oh, terrible card so far, there we go. Yep, done. Done and dusted. Sweet. I'm not going to get screwed over by that. It's just a card game. Let's just leave it the hell alone. And the butler. Okay, the Butlers Ghost. The Butlers Ghost. A tall, well-dressed man looms into view, holding a silver platter in one hand as if to offer us an appetizer. Your eyes travel down to the platter and behold a half-human head. You feel a surge of panic growing within you. You've been trained to expect and deal with things like this. Even so, no matter how many times you see something like this, it still requires steady nerves to keep calm. Ding dong. There we go. Wonderful. You have kept your sanity. Are you the head waiter? We drolly inquire. Standing in front of you is the figure of what was obviously once a butler or servant. You say once because you are sure that what now confronts you is a supernatural entity of some sort. It is the most corporeal ghost that you have ever encountered. You have read of such things in Tobin's Spirit Guide, but you are certain that this is very unusual. You approach the butler and his glowing eyes fixed on you. The head on the plate suddenly stares up at us and says, "May I help you, sir?" in tones that you are not sure of if you actually heard its voice in your ears or just in your head. Yep. Let's order dessert. Without displaying the slightest amount of unease, you inquire about dessert by telling the ghost, "Yes, my good man, the guests in the dining room are getting a little excited about their dessert. Could you head over to the kitchen and see what the problem is?" That's what we aim to do anyway, but will we succeed? Yes, we already have done, so that's good. Not by much though, so there you go. "Oh dear sir, I'm afraid I haven't the time. I'm waiting here to bring the master his supper at the proper time. Could you follow your nose to the kitchen and talk to the chef yourself?" Indeed, we bloody well can. So this is a whole bunch of quests that are basically all linked up together. Yeah, and you can kind of cut into them by not doing the first parts of them. For example, we didn't actually have to talk to the guys in the dining room about ordering dessert. We could have spoken to the butler straight away, or alternatively, not even spoken to the butler and gone straight to the chef right away. And once we speak to the chef, he will ask us to find his damn knife. But in the meantime, more cultists. Our cards are terrible. We might take some damage here. I do have my knife. Bump up a random card. Bump up a random card. I do have a red one. It's possible I could get it up there, but again it's random, so only 1 in 4 chance I'll even target the right card, but sorry. Let's stick it. And we're only going to bump something up by 1, and that was one of our purple cards, so that's no good. Yep, we're going to take the full brunt of this. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we've still got a talisman. Yep. Okay, let's try and shoot them again. Running's pretty easy. It's just they're so shit. I should be able to beat them. Famous last words. Not famous, just last words maybe. Oh no, there we go. Oh no, I haven't beaten him. They're packing some heat. No results. Okay, I think I'm going to run. Oh, target. Well, no, that's target. That's for running, yeah. I don't know, they're one of the easiest things that we can actually kill with attacking, with violence, physical violence, and consequently we stand to make some actual hit point tokens if we win. They will basically be the easiest way of us getting hit point tokens back, or hit points in general, yeah. So we probably do want to fight them, but we just might want to wait until we've got better stats to do so. Having said that, our cups is 4 and yeah, no, we should be able to do this. There we go. Yeah, these will be our easiest source of getting hit points back, so I would really rather beat them if I can. 2 expertise tokens, and nothing for life, which is a surprise, but we can now upgrade something. I don't know if I want 5 cups. I was going to say I should probably upgrade my mind stuff, but actually I don't really need to. I mean, my mind is fantastic at the moment. We will need another cups. Will we? Well, ideally, if we manage to get to the bottom, we will, because there's tons of traps down there. Alternatively, I could get an evade trap edge, but cups stats themselves affect far more than just edges, so I would probably rather get that, and that's what I'm going to do. Going to make us ultra dexterous. This is a bedroom, right? I want to stay in the kitchen area at the moment because I want to try and find that chef. What's going on in here then? Nothing by the looks of it. Okay, cool. Let's head down this way. And right. Okay, this is another kitchen. Well, no, this is the kitchen really. And here's the ghost chef.